Toby Emmanuel joins us on the program. Toby, good to have you on the show.
Always a pleasure to be here. Good morning.
48-team format. What's your take, you think? Good one?
It's a good one because the football is evolving every day, and FIFA trying to see what they can add to make it more glamorous. Like the division is about giving opportunity for other teams also to qualify, and not just qualify, you play a little longer the tournament before you just get knocked out, and also gives the teams opportunity of playing more matches. The more matches you play, the more for television rights, for merchandising, for supportership, for other things, the fun associated with the tournament. I was at 2010 World Cup in South Africa. It was fun. It was massive outside, even outside the stadium. Most of the fans never wanted the tournament to end because outside, even in Brazil, also outside there is a lot of business and attraction outside the football itself, which is also bringing. We saw the Euro, we saw Iceland, we saw some other teams coming to enjoy themselves. If the Euro was not expanded, they wouldn't have had the opportunity. And also we saw a lot of players that came out from the tournament. So it's a good one. A lot of people are endorsing it, and a lot of people are also clamoring for that. So Africa is also going to benefit Africa.
Let's see what it is. Let's talk about the plans for 2017 from 2016. Toby Manuel will get your views, but let's listen to the Minister for Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalung. He says that the focus for the Ministry of Sports in Nigeria is the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, that we need to start preparing early. So Solomon Dalung has been saying that enough of Nigerians struggling at international competitions, and that is their priority for the Ministry of Sports. We love it, but it's just that we've been hearing about this almost every Olympic year. So let's see if 2017 has given us the opportunity to change. Let's listen to Solomon Dalung. When we come back, the guys in the studio react, so you don't go anywhere, stay.
So that we will identify those athletes we are going to use for qualifications and subsequently training for participation in the Olympics. We can no more go for Olympics again with only 1 year or 6 months preparation. No. It must be complete 3 years. It must be a process of 3 years. And it's beginning with second quarter. If the federation is not prepared, it cannot wake up in midway and begin to tell us that they have gotten athletes from here and there. No. That will not be acceptable. We must foundation it very well. Anybody willing to participate, whether it's an international athlete, must also be identified by second quarter, and a well-defined program of training, of yearly training for the athletes' participation in competition and qualifiers will have to be drawn and rolled out completely for us to avoid some of these low performances at our outing.
That sounds good. That's heartwarming. Toby, let me quickly come to you. The minister says these low performances at outings need to stop. So he's saying it's a 3-year plan. Before you go to the Olympics, you need to prepare 3 years. That's really sweet. You talked about yearly training programs. But hopefully, we're just hoping that this time around they will match words with action.
It's rather unfortunate that we are coming back to this issue. It keeps coming up every year, especially when we're preparing for the Olympics. But the truth must be said. And the first thing first is for the minister to call a stakeholders meeting. Like he said in the interview, he said it is not overnight. When you're going for a competition, you just bring proposal and let us know. Let us have a proposal. He should call he's the minister of sports. Call a stakeholders meeting. Tell everybody to submit their program. Okay. You scrutinize it, you agree. Okay, tell us your main program that you want to go to. If for table tennis, we know the African Championship is very supreme. Now, basketball, we are going to defend the Afro basketball.
That's right.
It's not when we are about to get there, then the ministry will say there is no money. We've always heard lamentation upon lamentation for the sport ministry that there is no budget. Now, the little budget you have, what is the implementation? Now, the sport, Wrestling Federation failed at the Olympics because the sport ministry insisted they should go early to the Olympics. Because at the Olympics, wrestling is one of the last game played there. So they will stay here. They need their partners, training partners. They rush them to the Olympics. They go to the Olympics. They were not training partners until Gali cried and cried and cried until they sent few training partners to them. So all those issues, those are issues you look into. You look at athletics. The Athletics Federation, they have a program. They have a plan. There's the Nigeria Open. There is the all-comers. There are golden leagues to be attended. What are the programs they are supposed to? You look at it. This is where we come in. The one that is international championship, which is funded by the federation, you go on that one. The one that we can come, corporate organizations, the one we can do. We know the last president of Athletics Federation, Solomon Ogba, spent his own money severally to sponsor the federation. And the process in the past regime, the process of retirement, when you spend your money, there's even like Table Tennis Federation chairman also, president also, Oshodi also spend most of his money. There's a process of retirement. So all those things, when you put all those things together, the ministry should come. The truth of the matter is the ministry should come together with the FA. So the process of a process whereby both of them see themselves as rivals and they are not supporting each other. They come out at the National Assembly to criticize the ministry. The minister comes tomorrow and says federation is going to probe the federation president, but they cannot account for money for international grants. We don't need that. I believe that is a distraction. What the sport minister should do, as the father of every other sport, call them to a stakeholders meeting. Give me your program. Let us look at it. The one that is very important, you look at it. We say, okay, this is what we can come. The one you could source for fund, you look at it. At the end of the day, we have a program towards 2020 Olympics.
I agree with Cecilia.
January 2nd, you know, we had the president of Taekwondo Federation. It was a George
That's true.
And he threw more lights about it. It says since 2013, they don't even get subvention. So they are more like autonomous. So the only competitions that even the ministry fund for them are the national ones. That is preparations for the Olympics or sports festival. So every other one, the federation source for funds for them. And that every year they submit programs to the sports ministry. So anytime the sports minister come out to say they usually submit few times to when the tournament is starting, I really don't get that, because almost all the federation president we've spoken to will tell you that, look, this is not what happens. What we do at the beginning of the year, we submit our programs to the ministry. As you said, maybe what they will now do, the minister will have to think, okay, these are the ones you will go for. Then they will know, okay, these are the ones you're going for.
Let me just tell you, shockingly, part of the issues at the sport ministry, when we had National Sports Commission, you must influence your program for it to be approved.
Okay.
I'm giving you that. When we had the sport, because you must have, you must
influence your program.
Definitely, that is the system. So that is why he came also. He also at the National Assembly, the minister also said everybody that had thrown accused, because about 3 federation presidents accused the sport minister that their program were submitted and they were never approved, and they were being told at the ministry that they need to influence or make a certain demand to make sure that their program. The minister said, okay, those people you made allegation, please put your allegation to the table and let me see those who ask for such. So, but all these things, we all know that whether we like it or not, we are journalists. We know the process. The process is always they will submit their proposal. Anybody that comes to tell Nigerians that no sport federations submit their program, it's not telling us the truth.
Okay.
Now the minister has come out that he's ready to work with everybody. He has said from his interview, and let us take him by his word. Let us give him a chance. Let us see what he can do, because the minister has not even had it easy for himself, because he also caused most of the controversy, saying some things tomorrow, he could try to refute it. But now, this is a new year. Let us start on a clean sheet. He has said, let the federation come, let them bring their program, let us look into it and see the one we can do, and so that we can prepare. The ultimate is 2020 Olympics, and that is the interest Nigeria must represent. And also, like what Cecilia said, from the Special Sports Federation also, they submit their program, they don't get anything from the sport ministry.
Okay, Toby, we'll get back to that. Before you joined us, there was a very hot debate in the studio about the FIFA Best Awards, and then the social media is still busy on that. I'll get your opinion, but let's just show some love. Some of the guys talking to us. Thank you so much for talking to us on Twitter, our channels _sports, Facebook channels _sports. Olorunfemi Julius says the way you guys are tackling the issue at hand is top notch. Thank you. He says well done, and it says congratulations to CR7. Goriola Adio says if Conte doesn't deserve to be in the first 11 because he didn't play in the Champions League, Ranieri coached only in England as well. Will we come to that? Very, very interesting. Very interesting. And this guy on Twitter says it is unfair to expect Barca to jeopardize their upcoming match, that's Cecilia's friend right there, and attend the award just to prove fair play. Come on, prove fair play. It's all about fair play. What do you think, Toby? Barcelona players not showing up at the FIFA Best Awards?
For me, it's unfair on Barcelona because if you criticize them, then you are being unfair to them. They played a match against Villarreal Sunday night, late into the night. They even struggled in that match. Then Monday was the award. The process of even traveling, even we know in Europe, you can
so you know that.
But you know. But listen, I'm also giving them that room. They could, but the issue here is that whether we like it or not, they also saw the handwriting on the wall.
Okay.
And they saw that even going to that place was just to go and make up the numbers. But they played. My own take here is they played a game late into the night. And they struggled. Even in the game, they were tired. And for them to just go to an award the next day. If Messi was winning the award, Messi would have gone. I know for sure.
Then his teammates will not follow to support him. I'm glad he was that made it best 11.
But just give them the excuse. Let's just accept the excuse that they played. But to be fair, they played Sunday night. They were very tired and they couldn't go to.
Thank you.
We'll just take this one and we'll end it. June Joseph says, Cecilia, you sound Barcelona fan today. It's a pity for Messi. Ronaldo deserves it, or Piqué is lucky to make the World 11. If Piqué is in the World 11, put Koscielny in there. Yes, put Wes Morgan of Leicester City for 2016. What are you talking?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
If Piqué can make it.
Yeah.
The voting process also the voting process also gives room for favorites, people that are popular, people that have but for me, I feel because even I remember in the Africa, don't let us even come to Africa. Some people will just when they say they bring, like in Africa, some coaches are they one of the African Footballer of the Year. I met some of the coaches say, how did you play? We know that Yaya Toure had a fantastic game with Man City, so I know everybody will vote for Yaya Toure. I also voted for Yaya Toure. I was just saying,
because he's more popular.
He's popular and everything. But for players like Wes Morgan, for players like Golo Kante,
they've done well for
they
football.
Played against. Unless you say the EPL is not rated highly in Europe or even the world. Because the Puskar Award, the guy that won it, doesn't play for big club.
Yeah.
For what the award means for, it's not just because looking at the competition, Champions League you've played or anything. It's about your conduct. That's why Ranieri won. Because from nowhere, he brought a team that not people gave a lot of chance. So for them to excel, they got the trophy, the EPL title, which they got against Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, and top clubs.
Okay.